I know what this looks like, but it's not a cooking segment. It's a metaphor.
I made some real pancakes just to talk about a bad pancake. On the TV show Younger, they call the bad pancake the first person you date after getting out of a long-term relationship, because the first pancake always gets burned. In this scenario, we're not talking about relationships or literal pancakes. This is about failing on a first attempt, but not letting that failure deter you from trying again. You're looking at the bad pancake that inspired this video. I was trying to make UV resin ghost earrings. I'd used the silicone molds last year and made air dry clay ghost earrings. So I thought, simple enough, buy some UV resin. I already had the UV resin light. Someone gave me UV pigments as a gift recently, but I didn't plan it out. I didn't think about it too much. I don't have a ton of experience with resin or patience in general, and I just threw it all together in the mold and left the light on for a long time, and it didn't matter how long I left it on, that was never going to cure. I think there's two types of personality quirks and creatives that can really be affected by the bad pancake, and sometimes I'm both of them, and that is someone that's a little too impulsive and then someone that's a perfectionist. I was really impulsive with this first try. I kept trying, but none of them really worked. And I think this is where the perfectionist says, well, I'm done. That's not good enough. I'm done with that project. Sometimes when people try something and they're not great at it the first try, they just don't go back to it. It is a struggle to set aside some of the perfectionist tendencies and to control, that impulsive nature a little bit. Sometimes you can kind of tell right away if a medium is not for you, but sometimes you just need to try it again. It'll help you grow. I set everything up the next day. I mixed it in a separate silicone container. I used smaller layers. I did the things that I should have done the first time around, but I went a little more methodically and a little more precisely. And you know what? They're not perfect, but they sure are cute.